Hey, so what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video what I want to go over is a video on the MCU going around Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and going on to basically just space-based movies and going on to the whole production being put on hold really. And I guess before we do get into the video, if you're new around here and you do want to, you can subscribe. You can leave a like if you did go on to enjoy the video, and I guess let's actually just get into the video and start going over a few things. So if you haven't already heard, for the past maybe week or so, it has been that Guardians of the Galaxy has been put on hold. And it was supposed to be released in 2020, if I'm being correct in saying that. And now there's obviously a few movies that I feel that could take that place and a few movies that I feel that could go there. But I'm not going to get into that just yet. I just want to go over and say that Taika Waititi, I'm not entirely sure how to say his name correctly, but the person who directed Thor 3 or Thor Ragnarok is basically in talks of being in a new Marvel movie. Now, I'm pretty sure supposed to go and make Thor 4, but I don't feel like they're going to make that movie for at least another like 3 years, just because they wouldn't release another Thor movie within the space of 2 years. And considering he's being in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, it wouldn't make sense to put him in another movie straight after that. I feel like that would be way too much and to be saturating Thor way too much. And if they're going to make a Thor 4, which I'm assuming they're going to go and make, that means that Thor isn't going to technically die off in Avengers 4. And I'm very happy about that. I love Thor. He's always been my favorite since Avengers, well, the first Avengers. And I know a lot of people didn't really like him up until about Ragnarok, but I always loved him. And then going on to Guardians of the Galaxy 3, it was supposed to be released in around the year 2020, and I feel a few movies that could take its place. And number one, a movie without a big amount of CGI could be the Black Widow movie, considering they have a director, a script, and it just wouldn't cost and wouldn't basically use too much CGI in the movie. And another one I feel that could happen would be Doctor Strange 2. And I feel Doctor Strange just because, well, Doctor Strange is going to get a sequel. And I'm pretty sure Benedict Cumberbatch is getting like 7.5 million for it. A lot of money for a movie. And I'm really excited to see how that movie is going to be taking place as well. I'm really excited to see how Doctor Strange is going to be in Avengers 4. How he's going to be in his own second movie. And Guardians of the Galaxy 3 obviously has been put on hold. They had a release date for about spring 2020. It didn't actually say like an actual date, but it was going to be around that time. And with it being on hold, the cast were told that they could go and look for other projects to go and do. So they're allowed to go and look for other movies to do really. And Chris Pratt has been in a lot of good movies recently. He's been in Avengers Infinity War, all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. He's been in Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, and the first movie. He's been in a lot of good movies recently, and I feel like he could go on to do another big role, because he still has to do the last Jurassic World movie, which I'm pretty sure is coming on in like 3 years, and I'm really excited to see that movie as well. And Dave Bautista, I don't know too much about him honestly. Vin Diesel obviously is like Fast and Furious to go and do. The other Guardians, I don't really know too much of them, but I know that Vin Diesel and Chris Pratt are probably the biggest when it comes to going to get work and going to go into other movies, considering Vin Diesel isn't probably one of the biggest franchises ever for a movie franchise, which is going to be Fast and the Furious. It is a massive franchise along with the MCU and DC and stuff like that. But my general thoughts on Will Taika Waititi, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I'm probably messing up the last name. Either way, do I feel like he'll be a good director for Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or Guardians of the Galaxy 3? I feel like he's going to be great for the movie, but I also feel like he's going to be the one who's going to have to set up the whole space-based movies now. And it was supposed to be James Gunn setting up everything, considering he started it out Guardians of the Galaxy, but then I'm not too sure who directed the first Thor movie. The person who was directing all the Thor movies wasn't going to be the one to set up all the space-based movies. And it obviously sucks not having James Gunn to direct the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It really does suck, to be honest. I loved him as a director. But everything about him and the whole tweet situation is kind of messed up, and I can see why they don't want to hire him back. But at the same time, I really want him to come back, and I feel like he'll be there in some form, because I'm pretty sure they're using his script. And I'm really excited to see his script come out again. Obviously, with him having the script out, I feel like it's going to be better than someone else going and making up their own script, considering he made the characters into the MCU. He will be the best to determine the whole characters and everything. But yeah, that's been pretty much it for the whole video. There's nothing else really to go over in the videos, and obviously with him, or James Gunn kind of being there, he was a producer on Infinity War and Avengers 4, so the Guardians of the Galaxy aren't going to change up that much for the fourth Avengers. They're not going to change at all basically, and I'm really excited for that. And that's been pretty much it for the whole video. So if you're new around here and you do want to, you can subscribe to get more MCU videos if you want to. You can leave a like if you did go on to enjoy. I'll have a video up before this on a theory or like a plot kind of thing going on to Avengers 4, so you can watch that if you want to or whatever. And I hope you have a great day and everything, and goodbye.